So thank you again, Marcel, for doing this. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
Tell me a little bit about what you were experiencing financially that made you ready for professional financial support.
Um, so for me personally, the biggest thing was, I mean, just to be honest, I've always kind of, for the last few years, I've been really on track as far as educating myself about my personal finances.
Yes.
And I was doing a lot of good things, but I had no structure or no direction with how I was actually going about learning. And so, like I said, while I was doing very good things, I wasn't getting the sort of results, or I didn't feel like I was moving in the direction that I wanted to move towards if I was the only one that was like, pushing this entire thing. So the thing for me that really kind of pushed me was understanding that I can't teach myself everything. And that, somebody, if they're, somebody like similar to you, if you're doing this every day to pay your bills, you probably know what you're talking about. So that was really, honestly, just all jokes aside, the biggest thing was just the fact that, like I said, I didn't want to be the reason, me personally, to be the reason that I wasn't getting the results that I wanted to, simply because I didn't understand, or I wasn't well educated enough in a particular thing. It just helped me get the direction that I really needed.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's I can literally like ramble on if you let me, but that's a general thing. It's just I really wanted to make sure that the things that I was doing that I knew were good things to do, that I was being efficient and smart in how I was going about those things. So
No, I appreciate that because a lot of times people think, oh, I got to be down and out and I don't have nothing good going on. But that's not the
mhm.
case. People reach out for support even when they're doing okay and when they're doing the right things. And so I really appreciate that perspective. So,
Well,
with that, go ahead.
my bad. And that was one more additional thing to that is while I have a circle of people that like have a similar mindset about like finances and whatnot, they were not all in the same place as far as actions that were taken. So that was like the second thing that really kind of just pushed me through, was being like, hey, my team is great, my tribe is great, but I can't ask them. So like I
Right.
said, I figured let me just go get somebody that actually like genuinely knows what I need to be doing. So
That is so important because a lot of times people are in that case. It's like, I've gotten myself here. I don't know what else to do. And knowing when to ask for help is very important. So
correct.
I appreciate that perspective. And again, I'm sure someone will hear that and find themselves in that situation. So I'm glad you
Yeah.
shared that. So with that, tell me a little bit about the positive transformation and or experience that you had
Yeah.
working with the Master My Money personal finance system in me.
Okay, cool. And as you can tell, I'm definitely excited. So like I shared a moment ago, I haven't. So the funny part is, I still need to like actually finish the actual modules.
Hmm.
But the last one that I did was the finding additional income one, and I've been like fine tuning that one. So now the biggest result is I'm able to step away from my day job in exactly 3 months, as I'm looking at the calendar right here. So I can't, like, if you let me get like live right now, it's you gonna get me in trouble. But like legitimately, so I have a plan. Literally, the numbers match up. I know how the budget is supposed to go. I know every dollar that where it's supposed to go. Like yeah, like I'm gonna start rambling, but like legitimately, I'm
Go
able to like
for
leave
it.
my day job and do what I want to do with my day. That is the
Okay.
best way I can put
Now, I
it.
know there's a lot in there, and as you said, you're still working through the modules, but you've got access for life, so there's
Yeah,
no
say it
urgency on that
again.
part.
Say it again.
Tell me what was it? Because even in your journey in the modules, you would hit me up with the comment, or you would
Right.
respond like, "Oh, I didn't realize this was the thing I needed to do," or like, "This made so much sense." What were some of those moments leading up to you now being able to walk away from your 9 to 5?
Man, so the biggest thing, I think I asked you about this one time, was like how much time am I supposed to be spending on like some of the activities?
Hmm.
Because like more than anything, what I saw was while those activities can help me, yes, as far as like my finances, like they could all like easily like what's the word I'm looking for? They can all easily transfer to other parts of my life as well too, that I'm like concurrently working on as well.
Yeah.
So the things that I just saw was that if I actually just take the time to I think you told me like spend at least an hour with the activities that you were doing. So if I spend literally just an hour dedicated solely to this activity that I'm being asked to do, whether it was for like my debt, the debt module. That one like really helped me figure out that I don't need to be spending this amount of money. For me personally, I didn't need to be spending this amount of specific money to be paying off my debt. I could lower it, and now I have other money over here. So it just really helped me. Like I said, I had a good foundation, but it just really helped me see the overall picture and how I could like play around with that picture, if that makes sense. And like I said, more than anything, it was just that guidance. Like, you get frustrated when you're just like doing all these things. You think you're doing the right thing, but you're not seeing it. But it's just because you need somebody to just be like, hey, this is the framework you need to be working under. Take this amount of time each day. It's not like a one. I know I'm rambling, but it's just like there were a lot of realizations that I had as I was doing the modules. It was just, you're going to be okay. Take your time, do these exercises. It's not going to be a one-day thing with every exercise, but if you do it and dedicate the time that you need to address that concern, if it's a particular module that you're stuck on, dedicate the time to get past that activity, and you're going to see the result. Whether if it's something as beautiful as me, being able to quit this job. I'm sorry, I got to keep on saying that because I just literally found out yesterday. So if it's a result like that, or if it's just a result like having $1,000, however amount of money saved, it's just the fact that you actually are able to see yourself moving forward with a plan to continue to move forward, as opposed to just saying, all right, I move forward, now what happens? So I could talk about this all day. What else you got for me? I got answers for that.
No, this is perfect. I think people will watch this and really find themselves in your story, being that there are a lot of people doing well, knowing what they should do, saving their money, having a plan to get out of debt, but still find there's moments where it's like, okay, what do I do now? Or am I really on track? Or I'm not sure about this. And to your point, you're like, listen, knowing when to ask for help, knowing that I got to create time, like only me sitting down with my numbers is going to change it. So I appreciate you, and we've got plenty of more work to do. I am not out of your life yet. I will be checking in with you again. And as you know, you've got lifetime access to that curriculum. So I am looking forward to supporting you for as long as you need. And we'll definitely be in touch. So our journey continues.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you so much.
It definitely does. I don't have to work for these people no more. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I'm so happy for you. And I'm looking forward to, again, more results, because that's just one huge one, of course, as a result of focusing on your numbers and getting everything right. I'm so incredibly proud of you for that. But that's what the goal was. So, of course, when you set out to hit a goal, you do the work, you get the result, you accomplish the goal. So I wouldn't have expected anything less, but I am so proud of you. And we will totally be in touch.
Thank you.
All right, sir. Peace.
Peace.